welcome along and welcome back to Attingham Park. Yesterday we started by making a good progress into the final 4 fields that we have of our harvest here. We are into the sorghum on field 14. In fact, we've started the cutting at the end of yesterday's episode, and today we're going to get that finished, and then we're hopefully going to get into field 2B and field 1 as well. However, we're starting off today up here at the shop because we do not have enough DEF in the combine to continue. So I am going to come into here and buy 4 of the large DEF canisters. So we'll take it up to the 50. So this is going to cost us £200. So it's not too bad. So 1, and that is 4 purchased. So head back out. And if we have a look over here, yeah, 4 canisters purchased. So we'll get these loaded up onto the back of our trailer fairly quickly. Let's put first one there. And get these loaded up. Once we got these, whoa, let's not fling them across the yard. Once we got these loaded up, we need to get them back up to the farm. I've got the combine back at the yard so that we can get it loaded up. We also need to buy some more fuel. I've been trying to avoid buying fuel in our for our fuel tank and repairing things and bits like that because we only have 8,000 left in the bank. And we need to make sure that we have enough to run the hired worker for the harvest today. However, that shouldn't be a huge problem because we only have that to do, and we're going to concentrate very much on getting that harvest done and getting that harvest in. Whereas before we've been doing things like doing baling. We did a lot of baling yesterday. Today is purely going to be trying to get these last couple of fields done. Now, the rain is being very nice to us. At the moment, there is no rain forecast for today. We had some overnight, and I think we'll probably have some overnight again tonight. But as it stands at the moment, the rain is hanging off, and it should mean that we get a good run at this today. So let's start off with grabbing one of these canisters of AdBlue. We'll put that down here. I think this will take at least 3 to fill this up. So we'll let that load up. And the reason for running down there at 6 AM is because, yeah, it is going to take a while for those canisters to fill up. Then I want to get this refilled. So it's going to cost, if we put 1,000 litres in, that's £2,400. I think we'll put 1,000 litres into the fuel tank. It's quite a cost, but should give us, enough to actually refuel the combine and keep that running for the rest of the day. 3 full tanks of DEF, and we're down to 3 more litres. This goes in so slowly, but the combine is just about full. Right, 1 more litre. Is all of this going in? I think all of this is going in. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, we are topped up. I have put, you can see actually around the back here, the 4th one that I've got that I really got so that we can top up any tractors we need to. That is in the sheds there. But we got about 900 litres of diesel in here, 950 litres of diesel. And yeah, that's 150 litres of DEF in this combine. We're going to get this back down to the field. The sun has risen, and it's turning out already to be a nice bright day despite the forecast for cloud. And if we nip around the side of this field here, we can easily get over to the field of sorghum, where we got to pick up where we were yesterday. We're going to unfold the combine as we go so we can hit the ground running. And yeah, we do not have a huge amount of field 14 to go. We broke the back of field 14 yesterday, which hopefully means we can knock the rest of this field out and get cracking on field 2B. Can we get all of this harvest out? Can we actually manage to get this all completed? There is only one way to find out, and that is to get this combine started. Off it goes. And we're going to see how long it takes to get this finished. So I'm going to get my carting tractor into the field and ready. It probably won't be too long before we need to actually empty the combine for the first time. And while we're waiting, let's have a quick look at what the weather forecast is. So we did have originally a wet day forecast. We don't have that. We've got a cloudy day forecast at the moment. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be cloudy up to about midday. And then it's going to be bright sunshine for the rest of the day. That is absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to have a look at what other stuff we can get working on the farm. We obviously are harvesting field 14 at the moment. I think we can probably get the mulcher out with the other Massey Ferguson and just get that doing the canola fields. That way, there's a distinct possibility that we could get... Yeah, we could get winter wheat or even winter canola in if we can. Well, we're looking at getting the winter canola in on sorghum fields. So yeah, if we go and do mulch the canola fields, we should be in a position to be able to get the winter wheat in. So let's go and get the other Massey Ferguson while the field level of this combine is not that high and get that started on that job. So let's back this up to the mulcher here like that and connect it up. Bring it out and away we go. I'm going to start with the closest field. We'll start with field 3. This tractor is actually just under halfway as far as repairs go, so we might have to get that done as well. Before I do that, our combine is up to 80% full. It's actually up to 85% full at this point. So I really want to keep that running today. So let's pull up beside it here and get this emptied. That way, combine keeps running. Oh yeah, 92%. This needs to be emptied. There we go. If it gets to 95%, the combine will stop to empty. So that's what I've got to keep an eye out for. That is basically 2 rows that it's done in order to get full. So I'm slightly worried that... oh no, I think it started down the far end. So I think it's got 1 more row to run this way in this land. That's good because then it'll be empty just before it does its next cut-in, as opposed to getting full halfway through it. Which is exactly what we want to avoid. That is 50% full, so we'll leave that there. And in fact, I'll turn around because we'll want to pick up just before the end of this row next time. And that way we'll get a nice full trailer and the combine will be clear for its cutting. Meanwhile, that takes us back to here and creating a new course. So field 3, I don't think we can get field 3 out from under. Oh yeah, we can, just. So yeah, that all looks pretty good. So let's generate a fieldwork course. That's going to start up the top corner, finish down here. We'll take the tractor over there and get that started then. Get on the yellow ones. That shows me the start and end. Unfold this first waypoint And we should be able to leave this to get this job done. So away it goes. And yeah, we can get this field mulched and start getting it ready for some winter wheat to go in. Combine has hit 80% as it's coming back along here, just as I suspected it would. So we're going to top this trailer off and hopefully get this back down to the farm. Something I've completely forgotten to do in my rush to get this field started. I've tipped none of this into our pig feeder, our pig feed mixer. So we're going to have to do that with this trailer. And I may even have to go to our store, our grain store, and just top this up. Because I don't think the combine is going to top this trailer up. Nope. We are at 93%. So yeah, we're going to need a little bit more off here. So we'll take some out of the grain store and go and fill the pig feed mixer, because we are actually out of pig food in the pig pen. So I need to get a trailer full of that done today as well. So we'll just pull up under the spout here and get some extra sorghum. Yep. Yeah, top that up. So that's all good. We do need to put 2 of these trailers of sorghum into the feeder. So the next trailer we get off the field as well, that will go into the pig feeder as well. It's quite a lot that we end up putting through the pig feeder, or that we get putting into the pig feeder. But for us, it is the most efficient way of doing it. So just tip this into here, and then that is sorted. And this is our biggest problem today. The combine is in need of repairs. We only have £5,000, so we can't do it. So we're just having to fight our way through and try and keep it going. We've got the same problem with the tractor that's on the mulcher as well. So yeah, if anything's going to delay us today and stop the combine going, it's that the combine itself could really do with some maintenance. Massey Ferguson has emptied now into our mixer, so let's get this started. Sorghum pig food, we should have all of the ingredients for that. Let's activate that, and yeah, start getting some pig food created from that. 1 more trailer full should do it. And our mulcher has broken down. Right, so start her up again. And away it goes. In fact, no, stop that. Let's reverse that up slightly. Get it going from a slightly further back position. That way it's not going to leave any holes. And away it goes again. And just in time for our combine to be full again. So, wow, this is one of those all go days. But look at this. This field is not far off completion. 94 empty. Oh, so close. The combine stopped for a moment. But that's perfect. We've managed to empty the combine and keep it going. I could not have got that more spot on, really. So, 3 more rows to go in this cut-in. And then the field will almost be done. I think we're going to get another trailer full off here, which is fantastic. The combine has once again conked out. Oh, it is very annoying not having this at full working order and continually stopping. Let's start her up like that, and then in, and nearest waypoint, away it goes again. It's at 63%. I think it's probably going to fill to the remains of this field. The last little bit of this field and our combine is 84% full. So we'll empty it out up to the end of here. Get it transferred over to 2B, which will be fantastic. That means we can immediately get into that field, get that emptying or get that cutting while we go and give some more sorghum into the pig feeder. Again, I think we're going to have to take some out of our silos in order to finish that off. But it is not yet midday. We've got our first field done, just 2 more to go, and that is very promising. So next up is field 2B, and we actually have quite wide gateways on our farm here. So let's unfold the harvester like that and start up the thresher, start up the header, down and into the corner we go. That way the combine has somewhere to start. And then we want to set up a new course, field 2B, same setup as before. Generate me a fieldwork course, and that is looking pretty good. I think that's going to be fairly fast through that, looking at that. So back out of here and first waypoint, and away you go, combine. Now we just need to go and sort out the pigs. Topped off the trailer with a bit more sorghum, so now we can get in here and get this tipped. I'm gonna have to get the 7610 out though and get the other trailer on that in order to get pig feed in. What is our pig food level like at this point? We have 8,000 liters of pig food, so we should have enough to get them fed. We need 16,000 to fill the trailer, so 14,500 to fill the trailer, so we are well on the way to that. The rest of our sorghum now though, off our remaining 2 fields, that can all go into the silo for sale later in the year. Mulcher has just about finished field 3. So we're going to get this onto the next field. I think, actually, I'm going to go and get this to mulch. Start mulching the sorghum field we've just harvested. If we're looking to get any winter canola in at all, this is going to be the field we want to get it in. It makes it nice and early for a harvest with it. So clear that course off. Create a new course, field 14, and generate it. Excellent. Oh, and the start point is not far from us either. That is really good. Nice and easy start point. And by the time we get this started, it looks like our combine will be wanting to empty, which is absolutely fantastic. Things are flowing nicely. So away that goes, and away we go up to the top end of the field to see if we can get this combine emptied. This is a really good yield on this field already. I mean, we are absolutely in a fantastic position here. I don't know how much of this is going to empty before we hit the corner, because the combine will not continue to empty as we go into the corner. Yeah, so leave this here. Hopefully it'll empty some of it in here, because until it's moved around and done that corner, I can't really empty again, otherwise I'm going to be in the hedge. So let's back this off and out the way. Yeah, this is when you're doing the dance of the harvest. You're basically trying to keep out of the way of the combine so it can get around the corners and do its thing. We should end up with about half a trailer full going along the back part of this. But yeah, until it cuts in there, there's not really any space for me to get round there and empty it again. It'll go round here like so, and that means we can come alongside as soon as it gets out of that corner. Yeah, that's a very fiddly corner to get round and to empty, but we're good. We have got the combine emptying again. Our combine is almost full again, and again it's wanting to empty down this far end of the field. So let's spin round and see if we can get to it before the corner. Get nice and close in to the header, and that should do things. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I think the yield on here is fairly good. We might try and jump in the combine in a moment and see what it's like, but I think this field here, like field 1, field 2, is almost entirely loam, and so this should be just doing absolute gangbuster business with the amount of yield on here. I'm expecting probably about 120%. I don't think we ever limed this field, so I think our pH is probably wrong. But otherwise, I think we are probably doing pretty well on this field. We don't lime enough, and it's partly because I don't have a good lime spreader. So, the combine has broken down again. Right, come on. Start up. Nearest waypoint. And away you go again. Let's keep you moving. At least it happened while I was right next to it. That means I was able to quickly get things moving again. But we're coming up to 2 in the afternoon, and we're still on field 2B. There's still quite a way to go in this harvest. And yeah, we haven't knocked out that headland yet. So what's our yield looking like? Actually, wow. Look at that. We do have, so what we've got at the moment is just this outer edge here, because that's last year's yield. But you can, comparing the two, you can see that already we've got a really good yield across there. In fact, the worst bits we've got are the bits we haven't scanned down the middle of the field. And even then, they're doing 100 to 105% yield on there. We've got a little bit of a yellow bit down this bottom corner. That is because that is where we've got some silty clay that encroaches onto field 2. So yeah, it's a little bit weird down that bottom corner, but look at that. Even where it is now, where the combine is now, that's a darker green. And yeah, as I said, 120% because we don't have it properly limed. The combine made it so close to getting through this cut-in, and the extra bit it cuts to make the to make space to empty actually would have made it to the end of the field, slightly annoyingly. Come on, let's get a bit closer, see if we can actually get this to empty. There we go. Yeah, so it's annoyingly close to the end of the field there, and means that we are going to lose some time just sitting here getting it to empty. We still have that field up there to go today. I'm glad the pressure is off from the rain. We don't have to worry about that. Looking at the forecast, yeah, not till 1 a.m. So there is plenty of time still to get everything harvested on this farm. So that is really, really good news. The other good news is that the first of the pig food is ready. So this is why I've kept my Marston trailer around here. A year ago, this was our carting setup with the 7610 and the Marston trailer. But it is absolutely perfect for filling up with pig feed and getting that tipped into our pigsty so that they can actually be fed. So there. And we want pig food. Where are you? There we are. We're up to 16,000 litres. This is going to be fantastic, though. Getting food back into the pigs, fattening them up, and hopefully making some more money off them by the end of the year, if we're lucky. They really needed this, though. They are completely out of food. So let's tip this up and get them fed. Do we have any that are approaching time for selling? We've got a few. 480. Those are at 24 months. So yes, we do have a load of pigs that are ready to be sold. 24 months, 23 months, 23 months. Oh yeah, wow. We are going into autumn with a whole load of pigs to sell. Fantastic. Our combine is approaching full again, so we'll pull up beside that and get that emptied. That will give us pretty much another full trailer, so we can go and tip this as well. Out comes the auger, up to 92%. So yeah, we're going to be maybe just shy of 90% full in our trailer, which is fine. Actually, I could pick it up. What we'll do is we will pick it up on the next row and just top this up to fill a trailer. I think we definitely won't get another full trailer off here, but we might get another full tank off here, given how quickly this combine has been filling. Combine is coming up to the end of field 2B as we approach 5 o'clock. And there we go. Empty that out. We'll go and put that in the storage bins. But first, we are going to have to stop this hired worker, clear this course out because this field is done. And one more field to go. It's going to be into the evening. But with a nice clear evening to go, we are very much looking like we're going to get this harvest out this year, and just in the nick of time. So many lessons learned for future series and future setups with this. I am so looking forward to putting those into practice. Early planting definitely seems to be the importance. Get the crop in early, and you will be able to get everything harvested, and you're not then pushing through until as late as possible on the final day. Let's turn all this on, get our header down into the crop and our combine into the field, and then we can set field 1 up with the same settings as we've had before. Generate me a field work course. Again, looks like it's going to be fairly quick along the lines of field 2B. First waypoint, and away it goes. And while we've been harvesting, I've been quietly working away in the background, just creating this stack of bales. We'll be able to load up a trailer fairly quickly from this, which will be good, and get some money in come probably winter time. I think as jobs continue over the next couple of days, I will continue to stack bales like this around our wheat fields. Maybe even if we have a spare tractor, start stacking them onto a trailer. The reason why I don't want to stack them onto a trailer right now is I honestly, hopefully, don't need to sell any until December. So we just want to keep stacking, making stacks that are easy for us to handle, and then we'll be able to sell the straw at the best price at the end of this series. It seems our problem is not going to be the weather, but the light. It is 25 past 6 and the sun is setting. I think we're going to be going well into the evening to get field 1 knocked out. Combine is going around the corner. Oh, I think that's going to do a sharp turn around there. Yep. That's okay. We need to let it do that. We are going to fill this trailer up and then go and get it tipped. We're going to get this knocked out. This is going to happen. It's just a case of how dark it's going to be when we finish. But the temperature's still high. Everything's still pretty dry. I am not anticipating any problems. Combine doesn't seem to be filling as fast here on field 1, and looking at it, the yield is slightly down on what we had on here last year. I think this isn't a case of we haven't actually limed our fields. I think it's a case of we haven't limed our fields after the 3rd harvest, and that is why our pH values are causing us a drop in yield this year. We're still getting a big yield off here, but yeah, I think if I was continuing on, then we would be looking at seeing exactly how we can get all of our fields relimed before we actually go and replant, especially our older fields, the ones that we didn't lime last year. They need redoing this year, and so yeah, investment in a lime spreader, I think, would be a must. As it is, I think we're going to be lucky to get another full trailer off field 1 here. So that is going to stop. Let's bring this in. Hopefully it'll be close enough to empty. Yes. And then our combine can get started again. And yeah, I think we're going to get one more full trailer off here, and that'll probably be it for this year's harvest. More worrying as we're coming into the latter stages of this field. The combine's damage level is in the red. I don't know if this combine is going to last. Can it get to the end of the field? I really, really hope so. To get this far and not make it to the end would be absolutely heartbreaking. So fingers crossed, we're going to see exactly if we can push this combine to its limit and get through the rest of this field. We did it! The combine is coming to the end of the final row. It's nowhere near a full tank, but I don't mind because, well, we are so close with everything here. Let's just back this off, get this in a better position, because we are too close to the combine. There we go. Combine is all done. Trailer is full. How much we got in the trailer? We have 15,583 liters of sorghum in there. We've got a total of 107,000 liters in storage, which is, yeah, so we've got 115,000 liters. That is fantastic. And harvest, our final harvest on Attingham Park is done. Now we've just got a few episodes to clear things up and see how much we make. So we're going to find that out. For now, I'm going to leave this here. So all that remains is for me to say
thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.